Hey everyone, it's Will, GamerDad, with another video for you. So again, I was a little bit busy earlier today, and I decided to check in for my evening keys, and lo and behold, look what's in the inbox. We get our chant script, we get our destiny token. So remember that these are all awards and rewards for making it to all the requirements from the Steam version release. Sorry. The high class scroll is not too important, of course. So, anyways, you can see that you can use the key here. And let me just show you the odds. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I also do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So you can see that it's not a guaranteed 5-star in any of the polls. However, all the 5 stars that I can see here are featured, including Melissa, Yukino, Rosetta AS, AS Alulu. So, I mean, essentially all the newest ones, which is actually very generous of the devs. A lot of times with free tokens where you can get 10 pulls for free to plays, you don't always have access to the newest units. So that's great. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have hit, if you've already hit it. If not, definitely log into your inbox, collect those rewards, and use it. Now, the other thing I've noticed here is there are 2 new banners here, and so this will be a combined video in terms of should you summon. First of all, we do have the Fateful Encounter for the new Blessing series. Let's just bring it up here. We have the increased chance of getting Mariel, AS Mariel, Yuna, and Dunareth. So a lot of these characters are, of course, a little bit older, and you can see that that is a guaranteed of one of those 4. You also do have off chance of getting rare versions of the Melissas, Hinas, Yukinos of the world, AS Rosetta, of course, AS Alulu. So all the newest units, as well as which is usual for a Fateful paid banner. So, in tonight's episode of Should You Summon, do you think we should summon on the new Blessing series? Now, first of all, I think we've had a similar banner way in the past, and I can't remember how long ago, but this banner is actually very, very good for people who are just joining the game. And so I'm assuming they re-released some version of this new Blessing series because of the fact that, they're expecting a lot of new players to join on the Steam version or even the mobile version, in which case, if you get a starting unit of one of those 4, I mean, Mariel is still an OG healing unit and still one of the best. Don't forget, she has a massive Pure Cradle heal, she's got a status removal, she has a 50% type shield resistance, and for those who are new to the game, type shield essentially means elemental damage is reduced by 50% for 2 turns, so very, very amazing. She does have a small offensive attack, and once you're far enough into the game where you can access a newer or more powerful version of her weapon called a manifest weapon. A lot of characters do have manifest weapons coming out, either older or newer characters. It really unlocks her potential where her magic attacks allow all the other magic attacks on your team to do crit damage. So Mariel OG is amazing. Mariel AS is not as powerful. That being said, she doesn't have a manifest yet, so she still has potential to be improved in the future. One other thing to note though, Mariel AS, of course, is one of the only few units that can bring someone back from the game, from the dead. So very, very useful if you're up against tough bosses where you lose a unit and need to bring them back to life in order to finish off the boss. And for Yuna, again, I know this is very common knowledge to the majority of you who have played the game for some time, but for those new to the game, Yuna is another great healer. She also does have access to a manifest weapon, which allows her to be a very powerful healer. She also can do a lot of support in terms of reducing the enemy's damage on your team. She has some offensive ability, but her main use is, again, to help protect your team as kind of a support healer. And finally, Dunareth is a unit that is extremely powerful in the fact that he can do slash attacks. He is a magic healer. He can increase speed of your team by 50%. And in the future, hopefully sooner rather than later, there is an AS version of him in the future. Again, for those who are new to the game, this game allows you to actually side grade or upgrade units that are older to what they call another style or AS versions of the characters when they do come out. And so you don't technically have to use stones to summon for those newest units, which is actually very amazing and one of the few games that allow you to continually upgrade your characters essentially for free without spending any money. Now, to be fair, all those materials that you do need to upgrade those units do come at a cost where it's pretty rare to get, but if you're continuing to play, you will eventually come across some of those rare materials, and it's really not too bad to upgrade. It takes about 3 to 6 months of dedicated grinding near the mid to end game, and hopefully you will have the materials needed to upgrade someone from the regular version to the another style version. So this banner, again, is really good for players who are new to the game and don't mind spending some paid stones on a banner such as this, especially since it guarantees one of the 4 healers. Now, if you're a veteran of the game, I would advise against pulling it, only because most of you should have one or more of these units, and a lot of times, the current meta in the game is more offense and a little bit less defense. That being said, if you are missing Mariel in any form, this is still a pretty good way to get her. Okay, onwards to the other banner, and of course it's still called the Ally Counter New Blessing series. And so this version is for both free stones as well as paid stones. So again, with the Faithfuls, you have to pay money in order to unlock that. In this one, no matter how you want to do it, you can do it with your free stones or paid stones. So this one only features 2 units, Daenerys and Mariel, as well as it still gives you an off chance of getting some of the newer units, Melissa being one of note, AS Rosetta. Alulu AS is not in this banner, so bear in mind if you are looking for that, she will not be in it. I don't think AS Ewan will be in here either. So again, if you're wondering whether or not to summon for this, if you are relatively new to the game, keep in mind that anyone who's either started or even have played the game for some time, all of us get 1,000 paid free stones, of course, not to mention the Destiny token, which we covered earlier, that can have a chance of getting a nice 5-star. If you're new to the game and you have not many 5-star units or not even any healers, this banner is perfect in the fact that both Daenerys and Mariel are great starting units for healing, and they can still be used in the mid to late game. Just for reference, I've been playing the game in global for over 2 years now, from day 1 till now, and I still use Mariel from time to time to help defend against some of the tougher boss content in the game. Now, I can't really comment about Daenerys since I don't have him in any form. However, I've seen videos where he contributes very well to as either a slash attack with healing support. 50 speed up really helps your team do more attacks during those special kind of a finishing move called the Another Force Bar, which again, if you're new to the game, once you get to chapter 13, I think you'll unlock that and you'll be able to see the power of that yourself. Anyways, let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to summon on one or both of these banners, or especially if you are new to the game, I'd like to hear from you guys and see your thoughts about how Another Eden is playing for you if you've just joined mobile. I think Steam is coming out should be in the next day or so if it hasn't been live yet. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.